was the pick 3 plus minus system proven strategies that stacks the odds in your favor and give you a clear path to consistent results. Hello, my friends. My name is Corey Lottery Man, and I'm trying to give you those pick 3s for New York. Okay, this is your pick 3s for New York. New York pick 3 lottery, the +1, -1 system that actually works. I need you to watch this video all the way to the end so you can see, my friend, the strategy that actually works for you can start winning, man. Not no guessing and no scrambling around your brain. Oh, God, it's strategy for you gonna also win. Like this video, comment on this video, and stay all the way to the end of this video, my friend, so you can learn the strategies in New York, man, and these real strategies that can actually help you win some money, okay? That's what we're looking to do. Grab your little money. Let's look on this paperwork right now. Okay. So let's don't start around playing games right off the bat, man. Let's get it going. Okay. Now, we looked at New York. The number we seen back in March the 12th in New York was 251. And that's what we're going to write down on the paper. So now we're going to do a +1, -1 system, my friends. So here is 2, right? Okay, now we go 1 because we go 1 down, we go 5, 1. We go 1 number up. Over there 2 is 3, 5, 1. Okay. Now we go to the 5. We go here. It'll be 2. We're going down. It'll be 4, 4, 1. Okay. And then we go again 2. And we go up from 6. We're going 1 number up, 6, 1. We go 2, 5. Right. Well, from this 1, right? We go 1 number down, 2, 5, 0. Right. And then we go 2, 5, 2. That's it. So all the numbers right there, my friends. That's all the numbers we are seeing there. Okay. Now, this is what we look at, my friends. The numbers that we seen that came out of New York, and this is the midday numbers, right? Midday's numbers. Okay. So the numbers we seen that came out in New York was 214. The same number right here. So we only consider it box, right? And it came out April the 16th, 2025. 2025, right? And then we seen 421. Same number, right? See me right? Okay. See that same number, 421, right? Okay, and 421 was in June the 3rd. June 3rd, 2025, right? Same number, right? But just these was box, right? Then we seen okay, so we seen 421, and then we seen 142. 142. It came out June 26, 2025. Same number, right? But it didn't come out straight yet. So then we seen 421. 421, right? August the 1st, last year, 2025, right? And when it came out box, still haven't showed up yet. 241 yet, right? Then we got 513. Okay, 513. 513, September the 8th, right? 2025, right? And that was box, right? And that was the same number here, 351, right? But it was box, right? And then we seen okay, then we seen 351. 351. It came out September 16th, 2025, right? 351, right? Right here, September, what was it? September 16, right? 2025. We put it up here because it is straight, my friends. Straight. That's the number that we'll circle right there, man. So let me get my marker. Okay. That number is straight. So that deserves colors, right? And this is see how you pick your numbers right there, right? Right there, man. And the number was picked. Come straight out. Bam. 351, right? That's what we're talking about, the one up and one down system. One up and one down system. Meaning that one of the numbers could show up soon or later. Okay, then we go on to 531. 531, September the 20th, 2025. And we have 412. It came out September 24th, 2025, right? And then we see 531. 531 came out September 2025, right? And then January the 10th. January the 10th of this year. Right? January 10th, 2026. Right? We seen 0052. And that's this number right here. Okay? But it was box. Right? Okay, so we see 152. Exact same number of the original number right here. Came up 152. And it came out January the 29th. Who was that? Lila? Hi, 522R. Hi, hey, how you doing? Lila, H5HY2R. And hi back to you, Lila. Okay, now 152. And also Lila. Remember to also subscribe to this channel. We also on this Corey Lottery Man post. Right now, we also selling t-shirts. If you want to, you can buy a t-shirt. Also, if you want to become a member of this channel, because now we are extending ourselves more on the videos and doing live videos, except Saturdays and Sundays, on a regular basis right now. So, it means that it's particular days I might not just do a video, but majority of the days, see Mondays through Fridays, right? So, let's go on. And then you might see me do some afternoons. So I'm really finna stream more times of doing videos now than ever. Okay, so let's get on to it, my friend. 152, right? And that was January the 29th, 2026, right? And this is the home state, New York! New York! Woo! New York, right? Big state. Home state. What is that? New York, right? They're the biggest states in the whole entire United States, right? New York, right? Yeah, excited, especially when it comes to the last New Year's Eve time, right? All right. So nevertheless, let's get on, right? So, excited state of New York, 152. The next state we don't probably be looking for as more excitement. It's gonna be the state of my homies stay at, in the state of Iowa. Okay, he stay almost close to the border of Iowa, and we don't do the next state Iowa pretty soon. So you be ready for those pick 3 numbers there. So we don't get you those pick 3s there, and hopefully my friend can actually win. I know he wins at the casino a lot, but maybe he can also win on the winning table for pick 3s or 4 numbers. Okay. Now, nevertheless, let's get back into it. Okay, 152, and that's 251 right there, right? So this came out, and possibility that number could come right back to your 251. You see numbers just change over. Now, There's so many numbers here in New York. It's hard to really pick out a one particular number, right? Because every number just swinging like this, right? But what I've been seeing, man, 24421 been for the longest, right? 513 is the number right now that actually came out, even though this wasn't even the main characters that did, right? But nevertheless, we believe this number here. We believe this number right here, 241, sooner or later, is going to come out this year. You hear it right here on the Corey Lottery Man Show, okay? This number right here, 241, is going to come out in the midday pretty soon in New York. So you can mark me. I'm sure enough. I feel like it would come out between now and up to June. I mean, that seems like a big jump, right? June is a long time, right? But right now to June. So remember, I said this number, 241, coming out between March up to June. Quote me or quote me not. And like I said, we never guarantee anything on this show because that ain't philosophy. But I do have that, what they call it, I have that instinct, a feeling, a gut feeling that this will come out in this state of New York. Okay? So, since there's a lot of numbers that concede here, my friend, so we can look at New York numbers, right? But we're not going to actually expand every single number, right? But we will be looking at January 29th, 2026 right now. Okay? That's what we're going to look at. 354 was the day number, right? 354 was the day number, right? Okay. That was the day number in New York, right? You're always there, right? And that's the lottery post, right? And that's code 34, right? Okay, so nevertheless, let's go into New York. We're not going to sit here and spend all day with the numbers. So, sure enough, I'm basically telling you the truth. 152, right? And 152 is January 29th. So we had to go to, what are we going to? January, right? Sally Doors 179. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being on. Good to see you on the Corey Lottery Man Show. All right, where dreams come true, right? Okay, so 152 on the 29th. Bammo! There it is, right there, right? But it's not the bammo that we're looking to see, right? That was just a number that came out, right? Just an old box number. But we will show what was our super bammo number. September the 16th, right? Let's go to September 16th. Okay, and that's the number we're going to be really looking at. September 16th. That's the number that came out big time, right? Okay, this is December, right? So let's go ahead, September, right? And going to September 16th, right? Okay, what's the September 16th number? 351. Bammo, right? Bammo, $2,600 if you just stayed there with that number, right? What happened here? 351, huh? Wait, hold on. Something that these channels actually be jumping the numbers every trip on 29, right? Wait, hold on. September 16th. Okay, so since they be jumping the numbers, 351, right? Bammo! So that's what we like to do, man. And like I say, my friends, that's the only few numbers I'm going to show right now. But like I said, stick around for next trip. on the Corey Lottery Man Show, where dreams come true, right? Okay. And we're out of here, baby. Woo! Yeah, $2,600. Woo! And I'm out of here.